Good morning, class 7. So I guess you all are doing great. So and safe, keeping safe at home. So today we are on SSC page chapter 4, 223, the state governments. I'm going to give a brief explanation, and after that you can also read and solve the question answers. It's a must. You have to solve it and finish it off. Because reading, sitting here on the video and reading won't make any sense. So I'll give you the explanation and you can read at the same time and get the full explanation of it. Okay, so it's like that. So let's do that. So it's going to be here. I'm giving you the explanation of how does a state government work. So I'll give you the information and you have to act accordingly. Why do we have a state government? India is a huge country, 29 states, and guess now it's 29 and 8 union territories or 9 union territories, something like that. Every day it's getting updated. Distribution of power between the center and states has been provided in the Constitution of India for smooth functioning of the country. The state government is responsible for good governance of the people of the state. The state government manages the affairs of the state at three levels: legislative, executive, and administrative. Now, the state legislature consists of the governor and one or two houses. In the states where there are two houses, there is a legislative council and a legislative assembly. Now, states having one house is known as unicameral, and states having two houses is known as bicameral. Okay. Now, the legislative council is called the Vidhan Parishad, is the upper house, and legislative assembly of the state level is called the Vidhan Sabha, is the lower house of the state legislature. And legislative assembly are the people who are inside it. It acts as the highest law making organ of the state. Okay. Powers and functions of the legislative assembly. It acts as the highest law making organ of the state. Point number 1. A proposal to pass a law or to amend an existing one is called a bill. Bill is introduced in the legislative assembly. These proposals are debated or discussed among the members of the assembly before voting. Once the bill is approved with majority vote, it is sent to the other house where it goes through same procedure. Thereafter, the bill goes to the governor for his approval. Once approved, the bill becomes a law. The budget and all money bills can only be introduced in the legislative assembly, while other bills may be introduced in the legislative council. Now, what is a budget? Budget is like a future account of the government. It gives the proposals of income and expenditure of the government. The budget is presented by the finance minister. Now, what comprises the executive? The executive comprises of council of ministers and chief minister. The members of the assembly control the executive. Powers and functions of the legislative council. The legislative council is mainly an advisory body. The members of the legislative council are not directly elected by the people of the state but by different bodies of the state. People don't vote for the legislative council. There is a permanent body. The members are elected for a term of 6 years. Or sometimes it's also 5 years. The states having two houses are called bicameral. Bicameral states are Jammu and Kashmir, Bihar, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh. They all have two houses. Okay, they are bicamerals. Now the governor is the constitutional head of the state. He is appointed by the president of the country. He appoints the chief minister and other members of the council of ministers. He appoints the advocate general and the other officers of the state. Every bill has to be approved by the governor. He has the right to dissolve the legislature because he is the right hand of the president in the state. He gives all information, checks and balances, he gives information to the president. What is his eligibility? What is needed to become a governor? He or she has to be a citizen of India, should not be a member of either house of parliament or state legislature. He or she cannot hold any office of profit. Now, what's a constituency? Every state is divided into small constituencies, which is a specific area covering one or more districts. Each such constituency has an elected representative who is a member of the Legislative Assembly. The State Legislative Assembly consists of not more than 500 members and not less than 60. One member will come up, elected representative by the party, and he is going to be the constituency. It's his constituency. It will be either covering one or more districts. It's called one constituency. Like Odisha. Odisha has 147 constituencies. The biggest state like Uttar Pradesh has 403 members in its assembly. States which have small population, are small in size, have a provision for having even lesser number of members in the legislative. Assembly of Puducherry has 30 members. Mizoram, Goa only have 40 members each. Sikkim has 32 members. Now, member of Legislative Assembly, MLA. Every 5 years, election is announced for State Legislative Assembly. Political parties nominate their people for each constituency. All members of the Legislative Assembly are elected on the basis of adult franchise, that's voting. And one member is elected from one constituency. A member of the Legislative Assembly, MLA, is representative elected by the voters of an electoral district constituency to the legislature of a state in the Indian system of government. To be a member of the Legislative Assembly, a person must be a citizen of India, must be at least 25 years of age, and must have such other qualification as may be prescribed by the President. MLA. Now, how is government formed in the state? After the election of the Legislative Assembly, the political party whose MLAs won more than half the number of constituencies in a state is said to be in majority and has the first right to form the government of the state. Coalition is when there is a coalition government, when no single party, have a clear majority. Different parties may join together to form a coalition government. The leader of the majority party is appointed as the Chief Minister by the Governor. Eligibility of Chief Minister, citizen of India, 25 years of age, should be a member of either house of state legislature. Power and functions of the Chief Minister. The CM. The Chief Minister is the leader of the Legislative Assembly of the state. He is the boss of that state. He selects the ministers in the Council of Ministers. As the head of the council, he allocates the portfolios or departments to them. The CM is the main link between governor and the state cabinet. Generally, the governor exercises all his function on the advice of the chief minister. It is his duty to communicate to the governor all decisions of the council of ministers. As the chief spokesman of the state government, all important announcement on behalf of the government is made by him. He gives all the information. 6. The policies and workings of different ministries are monitored and coordinated by him. He summons and presides over the meetings of the Council of Ministers. The governor appoints or dismisses other ministers on his advice. The chief minister allocates or reallocates the portfolios among the ministers. Sole channel of communication between his ministers and legislature. Bills, regulations, etc. moved in legislature must have his approval. He remains responsible for the Legislative Assembly for the acts performed by the State Council of Ministers. If the Chief Minister resigns, the entire Council of Ministers is bound to resign. Because that's his team, you have to leave the team. Now comes in the media. Here I don't know, you don't have media here, but media does come in here. Role of the media. Now the role, media plays an important role. Media works as a link between the government and the electorate in which it conveys to masses about the work of the government. Otherwise, how do we come to know what the government is doing? Media includes newspaper, television, broadcast, radio broadcast, etc. Since media has a far and wide reach, it acts as a medium to portray the various policies and performance of the government to the people. Understood? Ministers and representatives hold press conference or make press release to connect with the people they represent. Information of new policies made by the government are circulated through various media channels to reach people wide and far. Understood? Each state has between 7 and 9 MLA for every member of the parliament, and that is in the Lok Sabha. Odisha has 21 member of the parliament MP seats. Okay? So do this, read this, the Advocate General, what has he got to do, and everything I have explained to you. The governor, he is the Advocate General who gives advice to the executive on the advocate who is there. So to read that and get the question answers done. This chapter is complete. Okay, so see you in the next video. I'm coming with the next chapter.